Atlas Media presents The Gideon Library, a piece of auditory fiction read by Alexandria Alfia, played by Kimberly. Episode 2, Sword. I've been spending a lot of time researching the sister swords Excalibur and Darius. In my research, I found many stories regarding one or the other, or both swords. This one, in particular, reads, I guess I have to start somewhere. My name is Guinevere Eckwood. I'm 25. And this story doesn't have a definite beginning, because for as long as I can remember, I've always dreamt of it. The sword, it has a black blade and silver hilt, and the hilt, it's shaped like two dragons coiling into each other. There are different dreams every night, but the concept is the same. Voices, darkness, the sword. I've gotten used to it. I don't know when it started, but my dreams started to change. Same concept though, but instead of hearing many voices, I just heard one. He sounded old and sort of wise, but the way he said my name was disturbing. Then I started waking up at odd hours, not knowing when I fell asleep and how. I was never home when I did. After some time, the dreams and the sleepwalking got worse. Once, I even woke up as I was walking away from the ocean, completely drenched. And when I did, I found to have a sword in my hand. You know which one. It glowed in my hand, humming and singing in a language I could not comprehend. I didn't know what to do with it, so I threw it back in the ocean. I know it wouldn't have solved anything, but it gave me at least temporary peace of mind. I just didn't think it would come to haunt me again so soon. And I say this because when I got home, the first thing I noticed as soon as I closed the door was the same sword propped against my wall. That's when I panicked, and in a hurry, I threw the sword out the window. I know that's dangerous, but I didn't think of the dangers back then. I just wanted to get rid of it. But when I turned around, there it was again, laying on my coffee table, this time humming again. Then it said a name, not mine, but Darius. I remember my mind getting foggy, and losing control of my mind, I walked over to the coffee table, still unwillingly, and placed my hand on the hilt. For the rest of the day, I have no account for. I don't remember anything, only that I woke up and my house was on fire. Luckily, there were firemen there already. Apparently, I had just been sitting in the middle of the room for who knows how long. It was only because of my neighbors across the street that the firemen were able to get here. Even my fire alarm seemed to be damaged. However, when I went to my house again, there were sword marks all over the walls. The sword itself, however, was never to be found until now. It's been a few months since then. I live with a friend called Margaret until I can afford a place off-world. I was thinking of moving to Silver. I think I would fit well with the Silverians. As for the dreams, they haven't stopped, but they've sort of reverted back to their old vibes. Do you have any idea what's going on? End statement. Well, there are a few files with Guinevere's name on it, but I know they're all mixed up. It's interesting listening to this story. From what I know, the Darius sword chooses its wielder, so it would make sense if seeing visions of the sword means you're chosen. But she did mention that the sword had just disappeared without a trace. It makes me wonder if Darius chose another wielder. No. She still has dreams of it. Interesting.
I'll have to do more research. What's really interesting is the fact that outside of the library, there are no records of Miss Eckwood. Nothing of her birth certificate, college degree, not even her death certificate if she ever did die. All I know of her is that she lived on Earth at this time.